Things to do in Stuart with kids. Your family can explore so many places in our seaside community of Stuart, Florida, and this town is not only appealing to retirees and snowbirds, it's also extremely family friendly with lots of possibilities for children of all ages, from tots all the way to teens. Today, we're talking about some of the things to do in Stuart with kids. Starting us off is Sailfish Splash. Now listen, Sailfish Splash Water Park has water rides, pools to splash in, plenty of deck space, lounge chairs, chairs for relaxing in a shaded picnic area. Attractions include this: 1,000-foot long lazy river, 2 4-story tall water slides, and a 7,326 square foot zero depth entry water playground with jets, sprays, slides, and a 300-gallon dumping bucket. The water park also has 5 private cabanas for rent, a gift shop, and full service concession stand. This place is definitely a family favorite, especially in the hot summers, as a place for the entire family to cool off and enjoy some water park fun. However, they offer water park daily passes as well as season passes to save a little bit of extra cash if you plan on going a lot during the summer, which most people do. They have a really cool birthday party area, and it's not just for kids either. They offer swimming lessons for all ages as well as a bunch of other amenities. Check this out. They have a state-of-the-art aquatic center that is absolutely amazing. The venue is ideal for all aquatic athletes, fitness and recreation, including NCAA winter training, FHSAA swimming and diving, master swimming, water polo, synchronized swimming, scuba instruction, swim lessons, kids triathlons, water aerobics, paddleboard, and kayak instructions, as well as much more. So as you can see, Sailfish Splash is for the entire family, but it's very, very good for those little kids when it gets super hot outside. Next, strolling downtown Stuart is fun for kids when you can grab a sweet treat like frozen yogurt from Signature Sweets, pastries from Stuart Coffee and Osceola Street Cafe, or a caramel apple from one of my favorite places, Kilwin's. It's even more appealing during special events like Rock and River Walk or Market on Main Street on Sundays. Speaking of Rock and River Walk, this music series takes place in a beautiful, beautiful outdoor theater along the St. Lucie River. You can come by boat or by car, and you'll be enjoying amazing, great rock and roll from either the deck on the amphitheater or directly from the water. The Riverwalk stage is located along the St. Lucie River Boardwalk at the end of St. Lucie Avenue in historic downtown Stuart. For easy parking, ride the free Sailfish shuttle from Osceola, Sailfish, or Kilwin's Park. It runs from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m., and the best part about it, it's free. And let's face it, for those of us with kids, it's always great to have something free. Another noteworthy event is the Market on Main, which is held year-round, rain or shine, in Flagler Park. This community-based market takes place every Sunday morning from 9 to 1 and showcases local farmers, bakers, artists, and more. It's the perfect place to find a unique handmade gift or an organic treat while you enjoy live musicians weekly. And there's a playground there for the kiddos to enjoy as well. So, you've been to the market, watch some live music, how about some food? The dining options in the small area of our downtown Stuart are huge. Have breakfast at Maria's or Osceola Street, lunch at Luna's or Stuart Boathouse, and sit down for a relaxing dinner at the Gafford, Black Marlin, or Sailor's Return. There are so many choices, there's bound to be something there for everyone. What else can you do in historic downtown Stuart with your family? Remember, this is the spot for the annual Christmas tree lighting, the 4th of July fireworks display, and many other events throughout the year. Check out discovermartin.com for more information. Next, check out one or all of our local museums: the Elliott Museum for car enthusiasts, the House of Refuge for local history buffs, and the Children's Museum for, well, kids. The Historical Society of Martin County is the parent organization of not only the Elliott Museum, but also of the House of Refuge Museum. The Elliott is home to a large collection of classic cars and trucks, baseball memorabilia, Americana, and hosts rotating exhibits and lectures aimed to appeal to Treasure Coast locals as well as visitors. Check this out. They have the largest baseball collection other than Cooperstown. Signed memorabilia from Babe Ruth. It is an absolute amazing spot that you wouldn't think would be right here on the Treasure Coast. One of the coolest things at this place, aside from the 3-tier car racking system, is the Foucault pendulum inside the museum entrance. Well, what the heck is a Foucault pendulum? Named after a French physicist, this device demonstrates the rotation of the Earth. A large pendulum swings, and several bars placed in a circle within the range of the swinging pendulum are are knocked over. As the Earth rotates, so does this pendulum, and it knocks over these bars as the Earth rotates. It's a cool scientific exhibit, and even better when you can watch one of those metal bars being tipped over. Down a little further on Hutchinson Island is the House of Refuge Museum, and it's the only remaining house of refuge out of 10 built along the east coast of Florida. This is the oldest structure in all of Martin County, and when you visit, you'll be propelled back in time to when you see what life was for the people who manned these important houses. Back at the turn of the century, shipping was big business, so the House of Refuge was a safe haven for stranded mariners who shipwrecked along the Treasure Coast. We are called the Treasure Coast for a reason. We have reefs along the outside of our waterways, and a lot of boats back in the day would hit these reefs, and unfortunately they would sink and treasure would be spilled out all over. For the people that survived the shipwreck, they would swim and they would find these house of refugees just like the one we're speaking about. The museum here has examples of what life was like during that time, and if you're feeling really adventurous, just 100 yards offshore is the shipwreck of George's Valentine. It's a popular snorkel and dive site because it's situated in shallow water, so it's not that hard to get to. And if you just love the location, plan your event here. There's room for weddings and other oceanside events, including children's birthdays. Lastly, the Children's Museum of the Treasure Coast is a must-do when your kids are on the younger side. This museum has many hands-on activities in its neighborhood exhibit with a fire station, bank, grocery, car care shop, wellness center, and much, much more. You can't miss the Spanish Galleon where you can navigate a great time with your little ones. Don't forget to fish and go to the beach while you're here. Located inside of Indian Riverside Park, adjacent to the splash pad, this place is where your kids will want to go back again and again and again. And trust me, you do not want to miss it. Check online for museum times and prices. And here's a tip, you guys. Listen, if you're local and have a Martin County library card, get on the holds list to check out passes for any one of these attractions, but only do this if you have some patience. My family is currently 91st in line to borrow the Elliott Pass. Next, plan a day at Bathtub Beach. One thing we love to do with our kids is spend a day at the beach. It's why we moved only 9 minutes away. Now, why Bathtub Reef? This popular spot is protected by a large reef system that protects the shore from bigger waves in the summer. The water is calm, warm, and is a family favorite, as well as an opportunity to seek out some cool seashells during low tide. The marine life that finds refuge in this reef is so incredible, and the different types of sea turtles get my vote as the coolest. Bathtub isn't the only beach game in town, so we have so many local beaches to choose from. You can choose a beach that is manned by lifeguards, or one that has beach wheelchairs for use, or one that has bathrooms or a place to get a bite to eat. You also might like a little more privacy and pick a smaller beach access with no amenities, and those are a local favorite for a lot of the locals because they want to stay away from kind of the touristy areas. What's important when you plan this beach day is to check your local conditions, be mindful of water conditions, and always pack your sunscreen. There are a lot of beach toys and other available things available at retailers on Hutchinson Island. You can find floats at the Island Publix, which is right across the street from Stuart Beach, hats and cover-ups at CVS, and specialty retailers such as Island Trader Shops or Wings Beachwear has just about everything else. You can rent boogie boards, you can rent surfboards, you can rent all kinds of stuff to make sure that you and your family have a fun day at the beach. Martin County has a beach information hotline, so make sure you write this number down, 772-320-3112, and you'll get daily updates on closures and forecasts, and you can always hop online and check out one of the live beach cams to see the conditions for yourself. Visit the Florida Oceanographic Coastal Center on Hutchinson Island, and I have to tell you guys, this is one of my favorite things to do. It's a 57-acre local gem, is home to Gamefish Lagoon, touch tanks, sea turtle pavilion, and stingray aquarium. Take a nature hike on the center's 1-mile Indian River Lagoon loop. The trail through mangrove swamp and tropical hammock is teeming with wildlife, and you might even spy a manatee in the lagoon as you walk by. The cool thing we've learned about the Oceanographic Center is that it's a place to learn about conservation efforts that aim to protect local marine life, and its members also advocate on behalf of our waterways and the wildlife in it. Our wildlife and our local waterways are one of the main reasons why we moved here, and it's a great way to learn how you can do your part to protect everything. Locals love the lecture series, summer camps, and research projects run by Oceanographic. The Gamefish Lagoon is my absolute favorite. The 750,000-gallon saltwater aquarium is home to over 20 different species of fish and turtles. Now here's the best part. Don't miss the live feedings for a close-up look at these fish like nurse sharks, snook, tarpon, and mangrove snapper. If you're looking to learn more, you'll find a variety of educational materials in the gift shop, which also carries my my favorite soap, handmade locally by Turtle River. Next, this would not be a list of things to do with kids if we do not talk about boating. Whether you want to go fishing, cruising, or exploring the sandbar and our gorgeous waterways, chartering a boat is always a fantastic way to explore the area. Hire a fishing guide who can take you inshore or offshore fishing, and you can learn why Stuart is known as the sailfish capital of the world. Honestly, when my family and I moved here years ago, fishing and boating was a major reason that we chose this area specifically. We have a plethora of water/boating activities like inshore fishing, nearshore fishing, offshore fishing, wakeboarding, jet skiing, and all sorts of other types of water activities for the entire family to join. We truly live in a water enthusiast's paradise. There you have it, a quick little list of some fun things to do with the kiddos here. Whether you're thinking of moving here or just coming for a visit, Stuart, Florida is such an amazing place. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, my name is Thiel. I'm a local real estate agent out here. If you have any questions or need any help, please get a hold of me, and I will see you on the next one.